Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on his honest feelings about you. And I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. His honest feelings about you. I will share with you all of the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. Let's get straight into your reading. I see your energy. It draws you here to Lord Ganesha. And this is about removing of obstacles, and having like a clear path ahead of you. And so what I am picking up about his feelings is that he feels like you have set up boundaries. He feels like you have raised his standards, and he cannot come towards you with the same behavior, same attitude, same actions. He must have a new person at his hands when he comes towards you. He literally needs to become a new, greater version of himself in order to connect with you the way that he wants to connect. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what is his honest feelings about you? His honest feelings. Ooh, and you have the 3rd house, communication. Let me just point out that there are 12 houses in astrology. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses. And the 3rd house rules over communication and siblings. It also rules over the zodiac sign of Gemini. So Gemini is in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. In the sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus here. Yes, this is a confirmation that he needs to come with a new communication. And he knows this about you because you're communicating different as well. You're not communicating only with your words, but you are communicating with your actions. You have pulled your energy away from him. Yes, and I can also see here that this is about social media. So he's watching your social media pages with private accounts, trying to see what you're doing. If you're dating someone new, even your platonic relationships, he wants to know, who are your friends? Who are you going out with? What are your day-to-day excursions? What are you doing? The siblings are significant here in the reading as well. I feel like he's communicating with someone that may be a sibling or someone that he calls like a brother or a sister. He's talking to them regarding this relationship. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so what are his honest feelings about you? Ooh. I'm just going to go here. We have 2 sword energies showing up, and we just spoke about Gemini, which is a sword energy. It's air. So let's hear. We have here, I felt like the Page of Swords would be the one. This is about communication here. This is about him spying on your social media pages. He's very nosy. Thank you, Spirit. I love this confirmation showing out, especially with the 3rd house. The other sword energy, air energies, are Gemini, or Libra and Aquarius. But here, loving the truth. He knows that you know the truth about him. You can see his true colors. There are no smoke and mirrors when it comes to your intuition. He's concerned about you, knowing the truth, but he feels like you just have this high intuition right now popping on. And you can tell if he's being shady, if he's lying to you, telling the truth, coming correct. But either way, you are not here for the games. And he knows this. Yeah, he's prying on your social media pages. And I love the confirmation with the Page of Swords, letting us know that. And the 3rd house. I do want to point out that the number 3 is significant, either in his birthday, birth month, or birth year, or yours. Either way, that number 3 is huge here in this reading, because I feel like there's a third party. There's you, him, and someone else that he is communicating with this relationship connection. Ooh, I love the accuracy here. Thank you, Spirit. And so what's happening here? How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? His feelings, his honest feelings. And you have, look at the warrior energy showing up. Yes, so this is really about, he knows that, see, you have the strength, the skill, and the discipline, for this interaction with him. And you're not bothered. You have your boundaries in place. You know who you are. You know what you want. You've raised your standards. Absolutely. And I feel like sometimes he has a problem with dealing with ethics. He's not ethical all the time with how he's moving. And you've picked up on that. And so that's giving you it's making you look at him side-eye and shake your head, because you're like, wait a minute, I thought he was for real. I thought what was coming out of his mouth was real. I thought that, he is the one. But no, not at all. So let's get more insight. You see something totally different. There's a different perception now of him. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what are his honest feelings about you? His honest feelings. And you have here the devil. Yeah, with the devil card, absolutely lying, living out of his fear, living out of the ego, living from, the past, from past relationships where he was tricked, where he was hurt. So now, he's operating now in that same frequency with you and not being honest, not wearing his heart on his sleeves. I feel like there's some envy here where he's jealous of you in some ways. I feel like it's just your divine feminine essence, your personality characteristics, traits, upset in his feelings, mad because you have caught on to his games, his manipulation. I feel like there's some greed as well regarding material things. So trust your intuition. There's a strong message coming through here for you to trust your intuitions, trust what you have been shown, trust his actions. So he may be wanting something from you and of a physical nature, so finances, even maybe sexual, something sexual he may want. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so what are his honest feelings about you? What are his honest feelings? Woo. And look at here, strength. The strength card showing up twice, especially here with the warrior. The warrior. Removal of obstacles. Yes, you have removed that obstacle energy. You're learning him. You see what I'm saying? And it's because of this relationship connection that you have become the greater version of yourself. So send this person lots of love and white sparkly light, and you're sending them love because it allows you to always raise your vibration and attract to you what you truly deserve: a loyal, dedicated, loving, and understanding relationship connection, whether that connection be romantic or platonic. It's about your vibration now. So it's very important to understand that This person has allowed you to see who you truly are, has allowed you to resonate with self-confidence, self-love, self-strength, self-esteem, self-respect, and unconditional love for yourself. Thank you, Spirit, because he was playing games. So you pulled back and you focused on yourself and you said, wait a minute. Hey, I deserve more. I deserve to be treated with the utmost respect. I deserve honesty. Let's get more insight. And thank you, Spirit. His honest feelings about you. And you have here ease. Yes. Easy like Sunday morning. Totally unbothered is how he sees you. And he's in his feelings because you are not babying him, giving him that attention that he wants. Yes, this is you. Today, I allow life to be easy. Whoa. This is a strong confirmation that you are on the right track. Because it's really about your self-care. It's really about you taking care of your mind, your body, and your spirit. You're not about to waste time to play games with him. And he knows that. See, that's the thing. He's caught on to your movement and what you're doing different. You seem like you don't care anymore. You seem like you are unbothered. When in fact you do care. It's just that that care is going to yourself. As it should. And so beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. His honest feelings about you. I will share with you all of the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. If you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. Let's get straight into your reading. I see your energy. You're naturally drawn here to Saint Francis. And with Saint Francis, see, this is about service, animal communication, as well as activism. And so he feels like there's something in your life more important than him, something you are giving your attention to. And he feels a little, obsolete right now, wondering like, well, how could you not give him the same attention and the same priority that you are giving the other things in your life? And I feel like this is a connection where you've tried to communicate, you're giving your best, giving your all, and it seemed to have never been enough for him. And so now you are pulling back your energy, taking care of yourself. Self-care is your main priority. And yes, you still are an empath. Yes, you do still have love for him, but you have come to understand that you must give love and show love where it is appreciated in that physical sense. Yes, you are sending him lots of love and white sparkly light, warm wishes. You want the best for him, but you're at the stage and time in your life where you are prioritizing your mental well-being, and you're on the right track here. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest feelings about you. What are his honest feelings? And you have your Pluto transformation. See, he sees you changing. He can see you changing emotionally, spiritually, as well as physical. The planet Pluto represents renewal. So he sees that you are looking younger lately, sounding more vibrant, happier. Thank you, Spirit. Because, this relationship has caused you to take a long, deep look inside yourself to find out who you really are. And it has allowed you to align with your greater self. Thank you, Spirit. I do want to point out that the planet Pluto does rule over that zodiac sign of Scorpio. So he's sensitive now in his feelings, he feels he's very emotional as well. Scorpio, water energy. And also he feels like there's something very mysterious about you now. You're not so open and sharing of your personal business now. You're not telling him everything. And so he feels entitled to know your business. And so, yes, he's in his feelings. He's hurt. But you're like, so what? I don't care. As you should be. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His honest feelings about you. What are his honest feelings? You're like, boy, bye. Boy, bye. What's happening here? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. And look at here, the 9 of coins. This is about your physical well-being. Earth energy represented here with the coin energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. In the top placements of the birth chart. Sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. In his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. And also the same with Scorpio, seen in those placements. Here with the 9 of coins energy. See, here, let me tell you something. You are a wish come true for him. All right? But you're on this journey to make your own wishes come true. And this is about material abundance for you and good health here on your vibrational frequency. And thank you, Spirit, as you move along and you focus on material wealth. As you are in alignment with source energy, the universe is prosperous and abundant. And you know this. And you know it is your birthright to be taken care of, to be loved. Compassion. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. And his honest feelings. Ooh. And I want to go with feelings because this is the card that turned over, jumped out of the deck, turned over with the last word that I just said. Feelings, a strong confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see here. It says, healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Absolutely. And this is where you are. It's about self-care, self-love, self-assurance, and self-respect for you. You're worried about your own feelings. Yes, you're interested in how does he really feel, because he's like a puzzle. You don't know because he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeves. He's always holding things in. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his honest feelings about you? His honest feelings. And you have here the World card. So with the World card, see, he knows that you are moving along. You're traveling. You're moving forward. With or without him. It doesn't matter. Because you're on this path now of like completing your goals. He feels like, yes, you have learned your lessons. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his honest feelings about you? His honest feelings. And you have here the Death card. Rebirth, renewal. Look at the Death card showing up with Pluto. This is a very strong confirmation. And this is about endings and new beginnings. The Death card is about you moving forward. He can feel it. He can see it. He also can see that it's time for, like, you know that it's time for you to move on. There's a rebirth. There's a transformation. This is a confirmation here. Because Pluto also represents death and life, moving forward, ending of things so that new beginnings can take place. A fresh start, looking younger, doing you. Leveling up. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And his honest feelings about you. What are his honest feelings? Samaritan. Of course, I love the Samaritan showing up because you have, look, St. Francis, your first card you're naturally drawn to. And you have Samaritan here, which is about how this refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So even giving your energy, your time, your physicalness to this person, you have helped him. He sees you as a good Samaritan, someone very helpful. So it's a very strong confirmation. With St. Francis being your first card, point of attraction, and Samaritan being your final card. He sees that you are warm, you're generous, you're loving, you're giving, and you've done your best to be there for him. And now it's time to transform, as seen here with the Pluto energy. Thank you, Spirit. To begin anew, a new life of material abundance, good health, wealth. Focusing on your feelings, how you feel, following your bliss in life. Thank you, Spirit. He knows that you're moving forward and moving on. And so beautiful, number 2, this does conclude your reading. And I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments, and they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. And I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3. Welcome to your reading. His honest feelings about you. I will share with you all of the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like, subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. Let's get straight into your reading. I see your energy and naturally brings you here to the god Horus. This is about clear seeing, intention, and perspective. So straight out, what I'm picking up from his feelings is that he knows that, see, you have tapped into your intuition. You know how he is coming now. You know who he truly is. You have not only watched him, but you have listened to your feelings as well, trusting your intuition, as you should know that your intuition is guided by the cosmic GPS. And so you have tapped into those feelings and knowing that, hey, something is a little off with him. And what is it? He knows he cannot come to you by playing games, saying the same old things, telling those same old lies, because you don't believe any of it. And he's aware that you are tuned in completely. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what are his honest feelings about you? His honest feelings. Ooh, and you have here the Four of Swords. And so with the sword energy, this is about communication. The sword energy does represent the air zodiac signs. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini are in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. And with the Four of Swords energy, see, he knows he cannot trigger you. He cannot manipulate you. You are here. You are balanced here right now. And the Four of Swords energy is about you retreating. He sees that you have went into solitude, you know, because you feel like it's time to recover from this energy. It's time to take my power back. And so he's recognizing that you are recognizing the power within yourself. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what are his honest feelings about you? His honest feelings. Ooh, Sagittarius, yes. So with Sagittarius, he knows that you are growing. He knows that there's opulence for you. Let me just say this. Sagittarius ruled by the planet, a Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, here, prosperity. Jupiter. And so Sagittarius is in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. So he sees you as being a very enthusiastic person. You're going to make it regardless, okay? You are a survivor, period, point blank. Nothing can keep you down for long. Very optimistic energy, very generous person. Yes, very ethical. You know what I'm saying? And you are adventurous as well. And the universe is always conspiring in your favor because, see, you have a good heart. And the universe it attracts to your heart what you feel. And so you're always going to be taken care of. You never have to worry. You're a risk taker. He's also concerned about you traveling, going somewhere, meeting new people, having new experiences, engaging with a new culture. Sagittarius definitely in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in the reading. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what are his honest feelings about you? And you have here the Judge. With the Judge card, this is how you're able to balance justice and compassion, managing for the fair distribution of power. So you're not here for resentment. You're not here for revenge when it comes to this connection. No, you will allow life to take care of any issues. You will allow karma to do its job because you understand the law of attraction. You understand that what you give, you shall receive. And you don't want to be manipulated, controlling, you know, like the energy that was given to you. You will never give that back. I can see that sometimes this person does offer destructive criticism, you know, and misusing business and legal or criminal authority sometimes, just to play games, manipulating, controlling, trying to control the destiny of others. And that is a big no-no when it comes to source, when it comes to the universe. So you're encouraged to forgive this person, for they have not known what he has done. He doesn't know that whatever he is trying to do to you, he is doing to himself, good or otherwise. Send this person lots of love, white sparkly light, and forgiveness, so that your vibrations can be very high and clear, so that you can attract to you luck, abundance, prosperity. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Always radiate on a high frequency of love, compassion, and forgiveness. And I know this is something you have been trying to do forever and ever, but you are mastering it, and things are working out for you. It may seem like things are traveling really slow for you, but no, things are happening for you in divine timing. Trust the process. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You have here the Hermit energy. I love the Hermit card showing up because this is about you going into solitude here. Thank you, Spirit. Your inner self, working on your inner work. You're on a path now of spiritual illumination, growth here. So that's a nice confirmation coming out with the energy that Spirit just showing us. Yes, you are on a quest for personal truth right now. You already know he has not been honest, straightforward. And it's like, okay, well, do you, boo? Do you? Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more insight. And his honest feelings about you. What are his honest feelings? And you have here, the Magician. See, this is a nice confirmation. He sees you as having focused creativity. Yes, you are able to turn your visions into reality. And you are taking inspired action. Continue to do that because you are on the right path. Thank you, Spirit. See, this person, because of this relationship connection, you're able to see yourself clearly, which is why you were drawn to the god Horus. You're able to see clear now. The rain has gone. But it is enabled you to tap into that greater version of yourself, that self-love, self-assurance, self-respect, and that unconditional love, which is allowing you to resonate on the path of allowing your dreams, your visions to come into your physical existence. Thank you, Spirit. I love this for you. Let's get more insight. And what are his honest feelings? His honest feelings about you. Ooh, feelings. I love the word feeling coming through because this is a part of the title of your reading, feelings. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. And see, he knows that you are putting yourself first. All of your energy is going towards your healing, your growth, your mission. And of course, I love feeling showing up here under the Four of Swords. Is how he sees you, unbothered, untouched, unbreakable, and unstoppable you. And so beautiful, number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.